The suspect in a triple murder in Grady County will spend the rest of his life in jail.
Lawrence Anderson agreed to a plea deal this morning. News 9's Deanne Stein was in the courtroom for the emotional hearing.
As part of this plea agreement, the death penalty is now off the table. And even though the families requested and even agreed to this deal, the emotions in the courtroom ran extremely high. The families of Lawrence Anderson's victims did not hold back on how they felt as he sat and listened emotionless.
Definitely one of, if not the most emotional that I've been involved in.
Anderson admitted to killing Andrea Blankenship, his own uncle Leon Pye, and Pye's 4-year-old granddaughter Chaos Yates, whose father spoke in court.
It really got to me. I had to stop for a second because he referenced he's not going to be able to have a daddy-daughter date.
Anderson pleaded guilty to all 5 charges against him in exchange for the state not seeking the death penalty.
They don't want a trial. They don't want to sit in a courtroom and listen to all the gory details of what happened to their loved ones.
Lawrence also pleaded guilty to assaulting and maiming his aunt, Delcy Pye, during the 2021 attack.
Delcy Pye lost her husband and one of her grandchildren and was attacked at the same time and watched both of them die.
The emotions in the courtroom at times carried out into the hallway.
I think it's fair to say that these families have had enough. They've heard enough. They've seen enough.
The agreement also states Anderson cannot contact the family or agree to any interviews.
I don't want him writing a book. I don't want him to financially profit from any of this. I think it was really important to the family that they know when he goes in, he's gone.
As part of the deal, Anderson will serve 5 life sentences, 3 without parole. At the Grady County Courthouse, I'm Deanne Stein, Oklahoma's own News 9.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, who the worthy God God. And his name in Hebrew means he exists. And Yahushua's name is the only begotten Son, who the worthy God Jesus Christ. And his name in Hebrew means he delivers. By Hashem is in the name, Rakakwadash, the Holy Spirit. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone of the well. Peace and blessings unto the Shach and this push forward in the truth throughout the 4 corners of the earth. I wanted to say shalom to your brothers and keep pushing. And a double shalom unto the Israelites that look like the other nations that the Shach with him. I want to say shalom to your brothers and sisters as well. My name is Dawai from GMS Line St. Louis Camp. And I'll come back at it with another video. And this video, this psychopath right here, all right, that killed his neighbor, ate her heart. Matter of fact, he killed his neighbor, he cut out her heart, and he fed it to his family, okay? And he killed his uncle and a granddaughter, okay? And he hurt his wife, right? So his uncle's wife. Okay? Man, this is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, look how he look. Look how many demons he got on him. Okay? He know what he did was wrong. And he like, damn, like, I'm crazy. You know? And the only thing that's left for this dude is just death. Okay? Hey, but it's judgment upon his family, you know, because this world is getting wickeder and wickeder as the days go by. I mean, Lord have mercy. It's like every time you get on the internet, you find some more wicked shit that Jake is doing, right? Jake's just getting worse and worse. So I wanted to pull this precept right here. So this is Jeremiah 5:26, and it reads, "For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap to catch men. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxing rich. They are waxing fat. They shine. Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked." All right, so yeah, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. All right. And yeah, Jake, deeds are way worse than the wicked, man. Because, man, Jake is a real evil, wicked, disgusting people now. Okay? They worse than these damn Edomites. All right? And these Edomites are the devil. So Jake is doing all these things. All right? It says, they judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge, right? It's going into false prophets, but you can apply that to just these regular niggas now. Okay? Being more wicked than the wicked. Okay? And who is the wicked? Esau, Edom. All right? But a nigga, you have more tolerance for a Edomite than you have a nigga. All right? Because a nigga is a million times worse than a damn devil. And the Lord warned us from niggas like that. All right? Niggas the one that put Yahweh shot to death and the prophets. So Wisdom of Solomon 12. For thy incorruptible spirit is in all things. Therefore chasten thou them by little and little that offend, and warnest them by putting them in remembrance wherein they have offended, that leaving their wickedness they may believe on thee, O Lord. Right, it's talking about the 2/3. Okay, because the prophets out there in the streets warning you of the things that you're doing that is off, that is wicked, is evil. All right, but these niggas, they not gonna take heed to the warning. Okay, they gonna keep doing what they doing, keep eating pork. All right, and you know that family eat pork, and I'm pretty sure they was warned about eating pork. Okay, and how about Shimei Shah made it so them niggas ate human flesh. Okay, and yeah, and we don't feel sorry for him either. All right, and the wicked ass nigga that did it, because it sounded like he in some damn witchcraft. Okay, so let's keep reading. For it was by thy will to destroy by the hands of our fathers both those old inhabitants of thy holy land, whom thou hatest for doing most odious works of witchcraft and wicked sacrifices. Yeah, that was a wicked sacrifice. And also those merciless murderers of children and devourers of man's flesh and the feast of bloods. Right. So devourers of man's flesh. Okay, so what? Cannibalism. All right. Because he killed a child as well. So a child and devoured man flesh, feast of blood. You know, I'm pretty sure he drunk the blood of that woman when he sacrificed her. You know, because those Hamites and the elites of this world, they into what? Adrenochrome. All right. Yeah, it's wicked, man. So let's hop into the article. It says, mistake gave Oklahoman time to kill 3, cook a victim's heart. Now he's sentenced to life. All right, so yeah, Lawrence P. Anderson. It says a triple murderer who cut out his first victim's heart to cook with potatoes was sentenced Wednesday to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Lawrence Paul Anderson, 44, pleaded guilty to 3 counts of first-degree murder, 1 count of assault with battery with a deadly weapon, and 1 count of maiming, and that was his aunt. Right? Said Grady County District Attorney Jason Hicks said he dropped the plans to seek the death penalty at the request of the victims' families. A lot of that was tied to they don't want a trial, he said at a news conference at the sentence. They don't want to sit in the courtroom and listen to all the gory details of what happened to their loved ones. Anderson attacked his uncle and aunt and their 4-year-old granddaughter on February 9th, 2021, after stabbing her neighbor to death and cutting out her heart. The aunt survived, saying later that Yahweh was with her. Right? And he was with you, because if he wasn't, then you would be dead. All right? But it was judgment on you too. Okay? Because the Lord said, don't nobody perish being innocent. All right, he was arrested after police responded to a 911 call. He confessed to the killing, saying he cooked the heart with potatoes to feed to his family to release the demons. Talking about releasing demons. Nigga, you inviting more demons. All right, an agent with the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation reported. Man, it says Oklahoma cannibal was released from prison by mistake, allowing him to commit the crimes. The attack came 3 weeks after he was released from prison by mistake. The convicted crack cocaine dealer was freed month after Governor Kevin Stitt commuted his prison sentence. Grand jury investigation later confirmed Anderson had been ineligible for the commutation. The commutation. Right? So they let this nigga out of jail. And this nigga done committed these crimes, man. Okay? But, you know, like, this word is backwards. Because this dude, he should have been... He should have been executed a long time ago. Alright? Because if you kill somebody, then you gotta die. Especially after doing some wicked shit like that. You know, but Esau Edom, he's not a righteous ruler, so he let these people roam around. You know, it got to be a trial and whatever. Like, in our laws, if a nigga went off, or nigga, woman, or whoever it was, whatever from the tribes, okay, his judgment would be that day. All right, it ain't no damn trial. Like, what is the trial for? Okay. Man, stone this nigga, hang this nigga, burn this nigga. It says, then days before the general election, the families of those killed sued Stitt and the Oklahoma Pardon and Parole Board. Just how like they should, because they shouldn't have let this nigga out, man. Yeah, but... man, it's crazy. And look at this nigga, man. Nigga got pure demons on him. And that's the Edomite woman that he killed. Cut and ate out her heart. Yeah, first killed was Andrea Lynn Blankenship, 41, who was at home with her 2 German Shepherd dogs. Anderson confessed that he murdered her after his shoulder to break through her back door. After using his shoulder to break through her back door. She was stabbed almost 40 times, a medical examiner wrote in an autopsy report. Her left eye, stomach, and most of her heart had been removed. Right. So, man, this dude is sick, man. Yeah. Found around her body were numerous bloody knives, a broken box cutter, drill bits, screws, a sewing machine, and a bloody tree branch. Anderson then went across the street and stabbed his uncle, Leon Pye, 67, and assaulted his aunt, Desley Pye, inside their home. He also stabbed to death their granddaughter, Chaos Yates, who was visiting. Man, this dude is sick, man. This dude is sick. Among the horrific evidence in the case is a recording of the girl screaming that she is killed. The recording came from a voicemail left when Anderson made a call to a man in Arkansas and didn't hang up. In a 2021 interview with an Oklahoma City television station, Desley Pye said her nephew went crazy after coming to their home. So, yep. He thought I was dead. God was with me, she told. So, K4. She could only see out of one eye because of the attack. Prosecutors alleged in the maiming count Anderson gouged out the other eye. She also suffered broken ribs and a broken tailbone. She is now 66. I can't sleep at night without having nightmares of that night, she wrote in a victim impact statement read in court Wednesday. Right, so this nigga gouged out his own family member eye and broke her ribs and a broken tailbone. So, you know she fell when this big nigga attacked her. Okay. Man, this dude, why is he even alive, man? All right, this dude should be dead. She had a damn death penalty. Verse 6, with their priest out of the midst of their idolatrous crew and the parents that kill with their own hands, souls destitute of help. Right. Yes, a soul is destitute of help. Hey, it ain't no helping people like that. Okay, that's why the Lord sent our people upon those damn Hamites. All right. Yeah, they was doing all type of odious works and, like I said, witchcraft and sex rituals and cannibalism. All right, child sacrifice. It's wicked as hell. Okay. But man, we gotta be around people like this, And look, and these are people that you work with, and that you see at a grocery store. All right, because anybody can just flip like this bastard right here. So yeah, and it's what Jeffrey Dahmer. This nigga the black Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer once fried a man's arms with oil and ate them while he was a cannibal. And I got this damn devil right here. Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer, otherwise known as the Milwaukee Cannibal, is by far one of the most disturbing killers in America's, if not the world's history, having confessed to the rape and murder of 17 young men and boys between 1978 and 1981, some of which he consumed. Forensic psychologists and true crime fans alike are intrigued by what motivates a man like him, and we have to wonder why Jeffrey Dahmer wanted to eat his victims. Okay? It goes back to witchcraft. Okay? Because if you watch the TV series, if you can stomach it, all right? Because he was into witchcraft. He was reading devil books. He said one of his favorite movies was, I think, was it The Portuguese? I don't know if it was The Portuguese. But it was one of them old school horror films. All right. But yeah, man, this dude is basically the black Jeffrey Dahmer. All right. Man, this nigga wicked as hell. Like, this dude shouldn't even be alive. But instead, he getting trials and, he able to sit in a courtroom, and just get yelled at and cussed out. And then he just get to go free and sit in the cell. What? So this is 2 Timothy 3 and 13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. I see an evil man. All right, so yeah, evil Israelite man, whether they pastors or whether they niggas on the street, family man or whatever. Okay? Because this dude, he got a history of being a drug dealer. All right, selling that cocaine. But, kind. And that's why we said, like, those drug dealers that's selling that shit, they what? They witches. All right? They witches. So yeah, cooking up these potions and, doing all type of wicked acts. All right? This dude is sick, man. Let's go up a little bit more. Yeah, let's read this part again. Oklahoma cannibal was released from prison by mistake, allowing him to commit the crimes. The attack came 3 weeks after he was released from prison by mistake. The convicted crack cocaine dealer was freed months after Governor Kevin Stitt commuted his prison sentence. Right? Yeah. So, yeah. You know, because, like, these niggas, that's why the Lord gonna kill you niggas, man. All right? Because, you know, and that was all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. He was a spirit for vengeance. Okay? This is Ecclesiastes 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In a time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Right? So your spirit's created for vengeance. And this dude, Lawrence Anderson, he had a legion of damn demons on him. You know, and I'm pretty sure that's not the only thing that he was into. You know, because when you do stuff like that, shit, you pretty much do anything. You know, pedophilia, homosexuality. Just like Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer was doing all that shit. Homosexuality, pedophilia, murder, cannibalism, satanic worship. All right, blasphemy against the Holy Spirit, which eventually he admitted that Yahweh Shem Yahshua was the truth, but he still had to die. You know, number one, because he was an Edomite, and number two, for his crimes. All right. It says, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. The teeth of wild beasts, scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. Yep, so the sword. Right, yeah, because this dude was, man, Jake. It is amazing just how Jake just went from being the apple of the Lord's eye to just a piece of shit. All right? There's no nice way to say that, because these Jakes are just pieces of shit. Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will find them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power. Right, and that's what the elect is doing. But yeah, but 2/3 going to be cut off. 66.6%. 666. All right, and only the 1/3 of Israel is going to live. All right, the rest of you motherfuckers is going to get cut off. So yeah, I made it off with this, Lord willing. This is Leviticus 24. I'm going to start at 15. And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel, saying, whosoever curseth his power shall bear his sin. And he that blaspheme the name of the Lord, he shall surely be put to death, and all the congregation shall stone him, as well the stranger as he that is born in the land. When he blasphemeth, the name of the Lord shall be put to death. And he that killeth any man shall surely be put to death, right? So you know this nigga was a damn blasphemer. You know? Yeah, that Bible shit ain't real, man. You know, I can see this nigga now. Like, man, I don't go to no damn church, man. You know, which really you shouldn't go to church, but, you know, like we done heard niggas talk like that don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You know? And which, yeah, you shouldn't go to the church. But still, though, like if you was really sincere about learning about Yahweh Shem Yahshua, then you would ask questions. You know, you would search it out. Okay? So, Khan. So, with that, I want to say shalom.